my name's Leona and this is your North Node in Sagittarius reading. So your North Node placement in your natal chart, if you need to find out where that is, you can Google that or look up your free natal chart. So let's have a look. North Node in Sagittarius, what do they need to know in order to progress in this lifetime? What do they need to know for their highest good of all, Spirit? Okay. Okay, so underneath the deck we have the Four of Pentacles. This could be you saving for something. This could be you kind of trying to hold on to your feelings in some way, trying to hold on to your emotions, trying to not allow for change or for transformation in some way. Yeah, because we do have the death card pulling him into the fire. In some senses, it's saying whatever you're trying to hold on to, you can't take it with you. You don't want to be separated from it, but at the same time, you're just trying to hold on to it. So let's have a look at some advice cards before I move on. Okay, so emotionally, I feel like you guys are a little bit out of balance this month. It could be that you're trying to bring something together, or you want to make some sort of plans, but there's something in the way. Yeah, there's something stopping you from making a plan, and it could be that you're trying to hold on to something. There could also be some inner obstacles for you this month, I feel, rather than external obstacles. I feel like you're trying to hold on to something emotionally that doesn't want to be held on to. Yeah, and you're being urged to kind of move on in some way, to move forward in your growth. Yeah, but you're like, I don't want to move forward without this thing, or without this. I need this thing. So what is distracting you is there's a new beginning on the horizon. It's also about clarity. We have some sort of clarity about a union here as well. But I feel like you're trying to put up some sort of boundaries or some sort of blocks to that this month. Maybe it's something that you have to let go of, but you don't really want to. Yeah, but you have to let go of that in order for this ship to come in, or you're letting go of that because there's a bigger ship coming in. There's something better coming in for you, something bigger, or you're dreaming bigger. That cup wasn't good enough in some way. It could be that you're holding back how you really feel, or holding back from a relationship in order to protect yourself in some way. But it could be that, because yeah, I've just seen the Queen of Swords underneath that. But I feel like you have to leave something behind, because something's creating an inner obstacle towards that, stopping you from making these plans forward. So where you are now is you're kind of in this balance point, yeah, with the Page of Wands. You may be having to find another way over this lake, perhaps. You're having to find another innovative way to get across to the other side of this lake. Now, it may be that in some senses, with the Page of Wands as well, it's about a message coming in as well, or a messenger. So we also have the Ten of Pentacles in the center. This is you now. You could, I feel like for some of you, you're wanting to have children perhaps. You're wanting to have a certain foundation at home. You're wanting to have some kind of stability with the Ten of Pentacles. Or there could be a message that comes in about the home as well. You've also, moving forward, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to go in your favour. Things are moving in your favour. I've seen the Wheel of Fortune a lot lately. And it's because we're coming out of all of these restrictions now. And in some senses, I feel like you're going to get a reward for your strength, for continuing despite your insecurities. But the Seven of Swords can also talk about fortune turning in your favour once you kind of get out of your own way, or once you release these obstacles. Because I do feel like what is helping you is this Four of Cups. So that means in some senses, the universe is saying, nah, bigger. Nah, bigger. But you want this foundation. So in some senses, you could be saying, no, I don't want to get rid of that though, because I want this. I want this child. I want this new beginning. I want this new start. I want this victory. I want this promotion. I want this. So I don't want to have to let go of that, because if I let go of that, then this isn't going to come for me. What I really want is stability. So I might try and hold off making a decision or moving forward, or I have to find a new way, a new innovative way in order to move forward. Yeah, maybe now that you have two sticks, maybe now that you're on your own, it's about you moving forward, so that it's like you're having to do something on your own. You're having to find a way round something on your own. But in doing so, fortune does come in for you. So we have listen. It says you have to be willing to listen if you really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. So this could be with this King of Cups. Now this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's somebody who's trying to master a lesson about their emotions. So in some sense, you're being asked to look underneath the emotions, underneath what's being said. We also have Dream Talk. It says, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Now, in some senses, in terms of signs, symbols, the King of Cups is very intuitive, yeah? He's very visionary. He's very empathic. He's a good listener. So in some senses, it may be that you have to listen to your intuition about a person or about something. You may need to let go of something. There may be obstacles to your success. You're needing to move forward. You're needing to see growth here. It's about leaving something behind in the past in order to move forward and grow in yourself. We also have clear and shield your energy. This is El Moira. So this is about detaching yourself from any kind of emotional energy this month that you feel like you can't move on without. In some senses, I feel like there could be somebody trying to emotionally manipulate somebody there. But you're being asked to clear and shield your energy so that you can see something with more clarity. You're also being asked to continue with confidence. Yeah, even though you feel like what you're having to let go of, you may feel persecuted by the universe right now. You may feel under inquisition or under attack. In some senses, you could be putting obstacles to your own relationship in some way. Yeah, because these could be inner turmoil, inner struggles. Yeah. And you could be rejecting them in some way. You've also got the angel of balance, out of balance here. So there's a need to kind of regroup yourself, clear and shield your energy, and get to a space where you can listen to the silence, yeah? Ask yourself, clear your energy, go into that space where you can ask yourself what it is that you really want. Do you really want to let something go or not? And why don't you want to let it go? Are you holding on to something too tightly? Or are you severing something too hastily with the Queen of Swords? There's a need to move past some sort of mental anxiety. Or it could be moving away from a relationship that is not serving you. However, we do have commitment under there. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. In some senses, it could be that you're revealing something sacred or you're learning a lesson right now about not getting in your own way, perhaps, or not allowing other people's emotional energy to drive you. Or it's about using your intuition to see underneath something, see behind a facade, yeah, with more clarity. It could be that for some of you, you reject somebody, but you really want this new beginning with them. You really want this new beginning. And that could have you out of balance where you're in two minds about something. The Page of Wands is somebody who goes for something passionately. Yeah, he wants what he wants passionately. But the Three of Wands is suggesting that you need to look at the ramifications, or it could be that you need to look at past times when you may have been your own inner saboteur, perhaps. Because we're taking the energy of the 5 back to the 3. And you're being guided to grow in a sense, because we have this energy. The moon is shining the light on this growth forward, this movement forward, yeah? Focus on the growth rather than the obstacles for some of you as well. Because you do want this home life, you want this stability. You also want something that's very passionate. So there could be this pull between stability for some of you this month and freedom. Yeah, you could be torn. You could be emotionally torn. You're trying to hold your feelings back. You may sever a contact, but really they hold a dear place in your heart. You don't really want to let them go. There could be this push-pull this month. So I really do hope this has helped. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye. Thank you.